Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Raffers. In today's video, I'll be speaking in English, but I think in the middle of the video, I'll be speaking a little bit in Bahasa Indonesia because I'm gonna show you something special. And yeah, because that's so special, so I believe you'll be curious, that's why please don't skip this video. Okay, as you guys know that in today's video, I'll be speaking about how I studied English. And perhaps some of you have already known that I'm not from international schools whatsoever, but I'm gonna emphasize that that's basically okay, and that's basically very possible for you to reach that level of fluency that you want. So what I emphasize here is certain level of fluency, not native like, because if you still think that you need to be like native speaker, then I think that's a little bit toxic for your process of English learning or any language that you're learning. So, and I believe you're also aware, guys, that basically nowadays there's so many young people and also children, they're so talented, they're still young, but their level of English is very good, so they can speak English well and also of course fluently. And actually there are several reasons why they can reach this level of fluency in their early age, and I'm also gonna be discussing about this, so I believe that that's gonna be so interesting. Well, now it's time for me to speak in Bahasa Indonesia. As I told you before that I'm gonna be showing you something special. Dan ini dia, ini my holy grail, Scarlett. Jadi, Scarlett selain punya produk serum, dia juga punya produk krim untuk wajah, dan juga ada facial washnya. Nah, ini menarik banget kan? Aku udah gak sabar banget pengen ceritain ini ke kalian. So, untuk krimnya dan juga untuk serumnya ada dua varian. Yang pertama yang brightly yang untuk mencerahkan. Nah, yang kedua ada juga yang khusus untuk acne. Dan ini tuh sebenarnya serangkaian, guys. Jadi misalnya ya, kalian pakai yang brightly, otomatis krim yang kalian pakai juga yang brightly gitu. Bedainnya gampang banget. Kalau brightly itu yang warnanya pink. Jadi kalian bisa pakai ini untuk siang dan ini untuk krim malamnya. Dan jangan lupa sebelum pakai krimnya, kalian juga perlu pakai serumnya. Nah, ini serumnya juga warnanya pink karena memang ini yang brightly series. Selanjutnya, ada juga yang acne series. Ini serumnya warnanya ungu, dan untuk krim siangnya juga warna ungu, begitu juga dengan krim malamnya. Nah, untuk dalamnya sendiri, ini dia yang brightly ever after, kayak gini. Jadi, yang bikin aku suka banget tuh ya sama ini, dia tuh nggak yang punya apa ya, kayak pewangi fragrance gitu loh. Jadi ini benar-benar no fragrance. Kadang kan bikin mual gitu ya, dan juga kan kurang bagus juga kan katanya kalau ada pengharum buatan buat di kulit gitu. Dan ini tuh alami aromanya gitu, jadi aromanya benar-benar kayak krim gitu, dan juga tanpa alkohol gitu. Untuk teksturnya sendiri ya, karena memang aku udah pakai kan, aku udah coba, jadi dia tuh gampang banget diterapkan di kulit gitu loh. Nih, kalian perlu lihat tuh kan, ini tuh bukan yang gumpal yang bikin kayak white cast gitu, bukan. Jadi kalaupun misal siang-siang kamu pakai, tetap aja bagus itu tampilannya. Nah, untuk kandungannya jangan khawatir, ini super duper aman karena memang udah registered by BPOM. Nanti aku tulis kandungannya di sini, baik untuk yang acne seriesnya maupun yang brightly seriesnya. Selanjutnya aku mau nunjukin yang serumnya juga nih. Jadi serumnya imut, tapi ini tuh isinya lumayan banyak loh, dan ini dengan harga yang sangat-sangat terjangkau. Kalian tahu kan bahwa produk dari Scarlett ini harganya 75 ribuan. Jadi baik yang serumnya, baik yang untuk acne series maupun untuk yang brightly series itu sama aja 75 ribu. Begitu juga dengan yang krimnya. Jadi worth it banget. Dan ini kemasannya super duper aman, tempatnya juga yang kayak tebel gitu loh guys, jadi nggak gampang pecah. Nah, dan tentunya disertai pipet. Jadi kalau pakai serum, jangan lupa kondisi wajah harus bersih, kering juga, tangan juga harus bersih. Jangan lupa loh, kadang kan ngiranya tuh bersih habis cuci tangan, habis itu lupa habis megang gagang pintu atau habis megang HP dulu dan lain sebagainya. Itu bisa aja tangannya udah terkontaminasi. Jadi pastikan harus benar-benar bersih. Dan selanjutnya kalian bisa teteskan 2-3 tetes di wajah kalian. Kalau aku tuh ya biasanya 1 tetes di jidat, 1 di pipi kiri, dan 1 di pipi kanan. Habis itu aku ratain gitu. Dan ini juga aromanya natural, nggak yang pakai pewangi-pewangi gitu. Jadi aman buat kulit kalian. Nah, untuk manfaatnya kalian nggak perlu ragu lagi, karena yang acne ini selain untuk mengobati dan juga memberikan solusi buat jerawat kalian, dia juga sifatnya melembabkan. Kita juga tahu kan bahwa kulit berjerawat itu kadang karena terlalu kering ya. Kalaupun kelihatannya kulitnya tuh berminyak, tapi sebenarnya bisa aja dia tuh kekurangan air, jadi nggak terhidrasi dengan baik. Begitu juga dengan yang Brightly series, itu juga bisa melembabkan, dan keduanya sama-sama bisa untuk menghilangkan atau menyamarkan garis halus. Karena kan kadang nggak kelihatan gitu, tapi giliran dideketin di cermin, kelihatan di wajah kita tuh banyak garis-garis halus. Nah, itu bisa disamarkan pakai produk Scarlett ini. Dan tentunya yang Brightly ini juga bisa untuk merawat kulit, mengencangkan. Jadi tunggu apa lagi guys, manfaatnya banyak banget. Nah, kalau aku sendiri, jujur aja wajahku nih acne prone. Jadi wajahku memang karakternya itu yang normal to oily. Makanya aku sendiri pakai yang acne series yang ini, baik yang day creamnya, night creamnya, maupun yang serum. Dan yang perlu kalian tahu lagi bahwa Scarlett ini juga punya produk yang ya ampun kece banget. Ini tuh facial wash, whitening, dan kalian kalau lihat nih ya teksturnya, jadi ini tuh ada rose petalnya, ada kayak apa ya, petal itu kayak serpihan mawar gitu loh ya, serpihan mawar nih kalian bisa lihat. Nah, itu kan ada yang kayak pink-pink gitu kan. Nah, itu serpihan mawar. Dan juga ini tuh kayak ada scrubnya gitu. Scrub lembut ya tentunya. Jadi mantep banget kalau kalian pakai seriesnya, juga pakai facial washnya, itu bakal cocok banget. Untuk order kalian nggak usah khawatir lagi karena gampang banget. Kalian bisa order melalui WA, melalui Line, atau bisa juga melalui Shopee yang dari official store-nya, dari Scarlett. Oh ya guys, hal lain yang ngebuat Scarlett itu keren banget, dia juga hati-hati dalam memilih ingredients yang dimasukin di produknya. Jadi misalnya ya, ini untuk yang Brightly Ever After Cream, yang night-nya, ini juga mengandung niacinamide. Jadi kita tahu bahwa niacinamide itu kan booming banget ya buat di skincare, itu sering banget digunain gitu. Dan di dalam sini juga ada kandungan niacinamide-nya. Selanjutnya aku mau nunjukin teksturnya. Tadi udah aku tunjukin dikit, tapi kayaknya perlu aku tunjukin diolesin ke kulit biar kalian benar-benar tahu betapa lembut dan mudahnya krim ini untuk diaplikasikan. Bisa ambil sedikit. Nah, ini tuh gampang banget membaur. Jadi kalaupun kalian tumpuk lagi pakai make up, kalian pakai bedak atau pakai apa, itu aman banget kan. Nah, itu dia untuk produk Scarlett guys, dan aku bener-bener curious banget, aku pengen coba ngehabisin produk ini. Well, as I told you, there are so many reasons why young people, or let's say children, are very good at English, while actually, yeah, they're still young. So the first reason, perhaps they're from international schools. And yeah, because in international schools, the teachers are sometimes like native speakers, even though they are not native speakers, but they are like foreigners. So basically, the students are encouraged to always speak English in the class. Second of all, even though they are not from international schools, but sometimes their schools and also the lessons are delivered in English. This is basically very common nowadays, guys, especially in big cities. Even though the schools are not international, it belongs to Indonesians, but yeah, the lessons are delivered in English. So the first and the second reasons are basically about the schools. And the third one, the reason why young people or children can speak English very well, because they enroll in English courses since they were little. So this is also very common nowadays that sometimes 3-year-old children go to English courses. Even sometimes they are not able to read yet, but they start learning English. So basically the first language that they use in the learning process is also English. And actually I also have so many friends who are very fluent in English, and yeah, they told me that they enrolled in so many English courses since they were like elementary school. So yeah, that's the third reason. And yeah, I think so many people also go to English courses for years, so it's not only like 1 or 3 years, but sometimes they go to English courses from elementary school until senior high school, even until college. And the fourth reason why so many young people or children are very fluent in English is because their parents also speak English. In big cities, I think this is also very common that parents can speak English, and yeah, they speak English to their children. We can also see so many celebrities, for example, like Gisela with Gempi. Like sometimes the language that they use in their house is also English, so that's why their children can speak English very well. So yeah, basically if you guys can speak English quite well, you can also teach your children English from the early age. Well, the last reason why so many young people and also children can speak English very well is because sometimes they live abroad. So there are so many reasons why children live abroad. Sometimes they follow their parents who are doing master's degree or PhD in foreign countries, and it's also possible that sometimes their parents are like diplomats, so they need to follow their parents. And yeah, those are 5 reasons why children or young people nowadays are very good at English. And if you guys think that you are not fortunate enough and you don't have that privilege, you are not from international schools, your parents cannot speak English, or even you also didn't enroll to any English courses from your early age, that's basically okay, because that's also what happened to me. So actually I want to emphasize and I want to convince you guys that if you are not part of that privileged family, then basically okay, that's very okay, that's normal, because like there are so many people who are basically struggling in learning English, but finally they can reach the level of fluency that they want. And I'm also actually one of the proofs. Perhaps you can also find so many other people who can speak English freely, and basically they're not from international schools. And to be honest, in terms of English courses, I have never taken any courses including English. So either it's like swimming courses or I don't know, music, dance, whatever, I have never taken any of those courses. So in terms of English, I also learn on my own. Perhaps some of you also know that I'm from English department, so basically I took like English education program when I was at college. But yeah, to be honest, even though you are from English department, like you are studying English, you cannot take it for granted that after graduation or like during your study you will be fluent. No, it's just like perhaps you are a doctor, and of course I believe that you also have some friends, or perhaps you know some people who are also graduated from medical faculty or whatever, but they are not good at being a doctor. And that's basically also the case that I have. And perhaps it's basically very common for non-top universities in Indonesia, you know what I mean? So I mean, if you're from like top universities, let's say top 10 universities in Indonesia, then ideally you can find so many people, like people around you in your universities can speak English very well. But when it comes to, let's say, like private universities, especially those who are not very good, who are not at the top rank, that's very common that even English department students cannot speak English fluently. Okay, so that's the case. I just want to show you that basically also I worked hard to get this fluency. I know my English is not perfect, because nobody's perfect, but perfection should not be your goal, because if you aim to be perfect, then you will never reach that level. You will never be perfect, because no one is perfect. Even native speaker is also not perfect. Just like us, we are Indonesian, we are native speakers of Indonesian, but of course we are not perfect. I believe that there's some Indonesian words that you don't know, just like me. That's why don't ever aim for perfection. Perfection doesn't exist in language learning. Well, that's all guys. I hope there's some takeaways that you can learn from these videos. At least if you're not from international schools, if you didn't enroll any English courses when you were young, that's okay. There are so many possibilities that you can reach your fluency. You can reach the level of English that you want. That's very possible. And basically from this video, you can also know like what you need to do if you want your children to be able to speak English very well. So you can put them in international schools, or if you think that that's too expensive, you can also teach them using English. For example, like you can use English in daily life with your children, stuff like that. And you can also put them in some clubs or some organizations that encourage them to speak English. So basically there are so many ways that you can do guys if you want your children to be able to speak English, because that's also my case. I think I want my children to be able to speak English easily, unlike me, because I know the struggle, I feel the struggle. And yeah, sometimes it's exhausting, and it can also, you know, like decrease your motivation in learning language, and I don't want it to happen to my children. Okay guys, so that's all about my English journey, about how I studied English. And if you guys still have some questions about English, or you want me to do another video about English, please comment down below. I'm gonna be so happy to try to make it come true. Okay, well, thank you, see you on the next video, bye.